We're Diane and Sam, a couple from Australia honeymooning the Peloponnesian Peninsula of Greece. This is the final part in our 3-part Greece series, and if you've made it this far, you're in for a real treat. So far, we have experienced some pretty incredible sights and places, seen plenty of farm livestock, and tasted some epic food. Many of our highlights so far have been up in the mountains, so in today's vlog we are venturing up to Greece's peaks. But before we start today's road trip, we still have some sights to see in Olympia, where we last left you.
So, our trip has been interrupted really inconveniently by the celebration of independence of this entire country, which is fine because we had a hugely busy trip to begin with, and yesterday we were exhausted, so yesterday was a bit of a slower day. But now we're at the ruins of Olympia, where the Olympics kicked off for the first time, and the place is completely closed. Even the archaeological side is closed.
But at least we get to see it from the outside through the fence.
Yeah, so currently we're walking to a vantage point so we can see the site from a distance at least.
With our adopted dog,
Yeah.
Lucy,
yeah.
Look, the advantage of this is that you don't have to pay. It's free. You see more of it at once.
We also don't have to read.
Oh yeah, we're pretty tired. We don't want to read.
We've done so much reading.
We are leaving Olympia behind us. Unfortunately, with all the museums and sites being closed, there's not a lot for us to do in a small town like that while they celebrate their Independence Day. So instead, we're taking the opportunity of this cozy, hopefully rainy day to come out into the mountains and explore some of the forested areas of Greece.
We've spent most of our time on the coast, which has been really beautiful, but we had that one trip through the mountains and it really sold them to us. And so now we've just planned to just go straight through the middle of Greece on our way back to eventually the airport.
And we're hoping we're going to come across beautiful sites like this that we can just stop over because there's no rush of being anywhere or getting to the next destination. It's all about the journey today. One thing I didn't expect of Greece, and yet I'm pleasantly surprised about, is just how open, airy, and full of nature it is. Like, the cities are very widespread from each other, and in between you just have these natural spaces that just smell so fresh. It's really quite pleasant.
I think I can hear a waterfall. That's what we're hoping for. I can hear a waterfall. Although that's it there. Damn it.
After our little hike through the forest, we continued the adventure, and to say we were glad we made this decision was an understatement. The roads, the towns, the sights just keep getting better and better, and then we were on the mountain top. And just around the corner, we saw the most beautiful town suspended on the cliff face, and that's when we knew we found what we were looking for. Alright, so we definitely decided this is the town for us. Now it's just time to find a hotel that we like. Alright, so the cool thing about some of these hotels is they literally just give you the keys to check out the room on your own and decide which one you like more. So we've got either level 3 or the new building on technically level 4, but they call it level 1.
I think it's like, because we're on a hill, we're walking back into the hill and then going up one extra floor, like it's 2 different buildings.
Cool, so let's decide. Alright, this is the more affordable of the 2. They haven't made up the room yet though, I think. So,
Wow.
bed. Okay. Oh, it smells like flies still. It's probably the fanciest room we've ever stayed at in our life, other than like Thailand, but that doesn't count.
That's it.
First impressions, too far away from the view.
Yeah. We can't get an extra meter close to the railing, so it's nah. That's the street down there.
She's a cute stairwell too.
Yeah, it's cool.
Cute bed.
Dude, this is the more expensive room.
It is.
Yeah. This is
We're hoping for a better view. Yeah, she's better. Definitely closer. That's room number 2.
room number 2.
With our room chosen, we headed out for lunch and a walk through the town. So far, this little town has preserve shops and like the cutest little restaurants, lights everywhere, mountain views. It's cold, it's cozy. I'm obsessed. What have you got in your little baggie?
Homemade liqueur. This is a pomegranate liqueur, and this is a walnut liqueur. And they've been cured in the sun, and we're yet to find out whether they've had ouzo or what was the other one?
Brandy.
Brandy mixed with it. So it's either sweet or kind of licoricey. We're hoping for sweet, but we're gonna get what we get.
Yeah.
Nice and warm now.
Yeah.
All right, let's talk through the drinks.
All right, so we have, you mentioned it before, but we have a walnut liqueur and we have a pomegranate liqueur, and both have had the fruit sitting in either brandy or ouzo for however long it took to extract the flavor. I think, let's try this one first.
Go for it.
This is the last one, so it must be good. It's ouzo.
Really?
Oh.
Oh no.
Oh.
Ugh.
For those that
Okay.
don't know, I personally hate licorice flavored things. Do you?
Not a fan of licorice flavored things,
Aw.
but that's alright. We supported a little local store.
I'm just just in case, so we can move on to the pomegranate one.
That's strawberry. Ooh, I like it.
Ugh.
I'm a fan.
Ew.
Yeah, like, I think the nutty flavor that cuts through the licorice.
Nope.
Nice.
Mm-hmm.
It's it's very alcoholic though. It's like, that's like a 30-40%er.
Next one, pomegranate.
Now we've tasted
Pretty
one.
clear.
Yeah, it is. Is it ouzo again?
No, that's brandy.
Mazel
tov.
Mazel tov. To my beautiful wife.
Mazel tov.
Oh, that's strong.
Why are they so strong? Ugh. That's yummy. That tastes better than the other one.
Oh, that's alcoholic.
We need like something to
Harden ourselves up.
no, we need a mixer. I don't know what mixer would go with that. Lemonade. So with our liquors not quite working out, we decided to head to a cafe for some better drinks and food. We really love LaGuardia, but once again it was time to keep going. Cute little town. When you think of Greece, there's a few things that come to mind. Olives, islands, and donkeys. And this is my first donkey. Hey. Hey, beautiful. Don't eat me. Handsome. Oh, you're so cute. Oh, it's so fluffy. I want a donkey.
Okay.
Oh, I want a donkey. I want this one. My body. Careful.
Oh wow.
Patty's head, Patty's head. As our final day in Greece was slowly wrapping up, we reminisced on all the beautiful moments we have had on our honeymoon. We will definitely be returning to Greece in the future, as we still have the islands and more of the mainland and all the vineyards to visit in the warmer months.
Let's do it. To the other side of the mountain range.
The other side. In the cliff, there are rock climbs to it. Through some of the vineyards as we need Athens. Does that castle look familiar? Because we are ending up where we began. We ended up going one way and have gone all the way around the peninsula just about, and have now returned to the opposite end of the south peninsula of Greece.
Back to where we began.
So now we'll get to explore the town of Nefplio, I believe it's called, and we went past a sign that said that it was the first capital of Greece. I guess we'll find out what that means. There's also a little castle out there.
Yeah, there is.
That's cute. It's cool. We're in a little city where there's all these alleyways and places you can walk and like things you can discover along the way. I like it.
Old town.
Old town. We stumbled upon stairs that seemed to head up and perhaps towards the fortress we saw on day 2, so we trudged up with whatever little energy we had left in us, knowing this may very well be the very last ruin we would see. So close. A minute ago, this one's telling me he's tired, he's sick, he's ready to move on, and now we're scaling, you can't even see. Scaling a mountain full of stairs.
It's our last chance.
To get to that fortress at the top. Here we go. Wish us luck.
We have 40 minutes to get up there before they don't let anyone else in.
This is brutal after like 2 weeks of like 15 to 20,000 steps a day, and now more stairs. We're not even at the start. Wow. We're almost there. Pit stop. Oh yeah. The fortress came closer and closer into view, but it would still be a long while before we got to the top. It's now 2:45. Whatever's at the top is in reach, but still feels so far away. It's there. The end. We did it. We're sweaty.
Yeah.
Sweaty in spring. 20 minutes to spare. Wow, it's beautiful. Lots more stairs. The reward at the top, a slushie and a hot coffee. Cold coffee, cold coffee.
Nice one.
Oh, that's so good. Definitely at the peak. This is it.
So, how was that?
Amazing.
Was it worth the walk?
It was, but for anyone like the people we see now getting here as it's closing, the stairs is enough.
Yeah. It's an amazing view. And now we have a long way down, but it's always easy going down. How are your legs?
Shaky. Feel like they're gonna fall. Just don't stop. That's the trick. Show them the wall of cactus. The body hurts, the legs, the back, everything.
Yeah, it's hot. We were here for like 3 more hours and we're intending.
Time to find a hotel close to the airport in time to depart.
Yeah, made the most of the last day though.
We did. That was an epic end.
It was 4 o'clock and we were still at 3 hours of driving, so.
Driving home, we saw the islands from a distance, so I guess you could say we saw it all. I'm just kidding. We'll be back one day. Our trip did continue into Israel, where we spent the week visiting family who we hadn't seen since before COVID. Though it was a turbulent time in the country, we were glad that we made the time to be with them all. See you back home, friends, and thanks again for joining us on our adventure.
Ready to go home? You tired.
So tired.